seen. I've drawn peg 16. Hold on a minute. Where have you drawn, Dave? Where have you drawn?
I'm next to him 15. What a bloody absolute crackers in it.
Can't write it, can you?
Now, today we're having a fiver on it.
We're not.
Right?
No,
Fiver?
No, I don't fish for fivers. Pound. Golden nugget.
Ah, he's a right wuss, innit?
I've got to use the pound I found yesterday. Found a quid.
I'll have a pound on it.
It's not right. See how miserable it is.
50 quid we've got on it. Right on.
I've clipped two of my rods up, but I have to do my bait up feeder yet. So I'll go clip my bait up feeder up now on sticks. Oh, hold on a minute. What's happening here? What? It's just cast over here.
Get rid of that, please.
It's got, what are you doing? Dave, Reservoir is back that way.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
See, look.
I'll have a cast in your
There.
I'm just getting clip off, pal.
Yeah, so I'd love to. I'll get on my sticks in a minute, folks. No wonder he gets ready quicker than me. Don't get any gear out. Right, 5 minutes to go. Be sharpish here on peg 16. David's there, look. A few little extra bits he's finishing off. Oh, Dave, our kid. All ready? I'm ready. Right, dead simple today. Bait up feeder. That's for a 16 metre line. That's for a 40 metre line. 11 foot parabolics. 11 foot jewel. That's a Preston Extremity 520. That's a Shimano 4000 XH, all with braid on. That's a Preston Extremity 620 with braid. Bait up feeder, 12 foot Prodigy carp rod. Heat net. Baits usual. Got casters, maggots, pinkies, ground bait. That's my bait up bait. That's going to go into there in a minute, and a few of those later on. Bits and bobs here. There we go. Right. 16 metre line. I've got a 3 second count, which I'm happy with, and then at 38 metres I've got like a 4.5 second count, and then at 40 metres I've got a 6 second count, so I've gone there. I'm hoping it's a bit like that ledge there where it drops down, I think, because I only put 2 metres extra on and 6 seconds, so I'm going to put plenty of bait out there for bream for later on, but I'm mainly going to concentrate on one line short, 16 metres, see if we can get a load of them ropes and hopefully a few skimmers. That's the tactics. Dead simple. I've some catching up to do. I've definitely got to fill a line in for bream and hope at some point some turn up. Well, there we go. Get my camera ready, all my bits and bobs down here to attach. We're off in about 4 minutes. Right, I forgot to mention, just while I'm setting my camera up, yeah, Woody's got a quid on it. Get in. He wanted 50 on it, but he can sod off. There we go, folks. That's 4 long. I'm going to do pretty much most of this 2-pipe box, I think. You don't yet, Dave? You don't yet? Yeah. He's just baiting up, folks. I'm only messing about, you know. You know what it's like. Our kid and that. Doing it over a 2-yard area, a decent grazing area for them, so I've got my marker. A couple to the left, one down the middle, a couple to the right of it. Bream like to graze, don't they? You don't want to see any more of this. Minute that sun. Oh, we'll give it a go. Oh, it's a little jab then. Literally just cast it in. Had 3 fishing forecasts, 3 little roach. bit of tweak. So literally I've put 2 pints of bait out at 40 metres. I'm just going to leave that to settle and see what we can get on this short line. 16 metre line. Nice, perfect depth I think for roach. It's trying a bit. Oh, they're bigger roach than what I was getting yesterday. Oh, twice size. Right, I'm going to try with no bait on this one. Straight back out, that's 4. It's really difficult seeing with these gigs on with that sun, so I don't know what it's like for you guys. I hope it's not too bright. There we go. Tiny little bite. Got a slightly shorter hook length on today as well than yesterday. Started off a lot shorter. We don't mind them folks, do we? We don't mind them. Yeah, a lot nicer fish. They've got to be at least 3 ounce instead of 2 ounce them. Maybe 4, I don't know. I'm rubbish at guessing, but they're a better stamp than yesterday anyway. That's 5, I think. Is it 5 or 6? Can't remember now. I'll put it on my clicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6. Tell you what I'll do, folks, because this sun is really bright. You're not going to really see much in this. We'll carry on doing this. So that's another one. It's not in long, no timer today, folks. Only on the long line. This feels like a small one, like I was getting yesterday. I might be wrong, but let's have a look. Yeah, still a bit bigger. Nice, set off on a 12 hook, 15 bottom. I know you're probably thinking, crikey. But they're not hook shy here, folks. They're not hook shy at all. So we'll wait while that sun goes in and we'll see you in a bit. Right, we're just over an hour in. I think I've got 20 odd of these roach, and we're ticking along nicely, and then I had a pike on and it's just been a bit funny. It's just like I think they've just started to come back again. I wetted some ground bait up. I wetted some ground bait up to create a bit more of a cloud, and then sort of 10 minutes later they've come back. I've only had I'm getting one a chuck, and then I was having busted maggots, no indications, so I've short my hook length as well. There we go, some ground bait in this time. Let's have a look. That's okay, so I've shortened it right down because about 4 or 5 times I had no indications and busted maggot. So I just thought I'd shorten it and just see if it makes a difference, and it has. And I think I'm ready for changing I might put a slightly bigger feeder on. I don't know yet, we'll see how it goes. It's still not like it was sort of 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Probably had about 15 minutes. That's better. That's what we're doing. Baiting up. Because I did put a lot on my long line. So I think only chance I've got a climbing ladder a little bit is not with these. These might help me win my section, and I don't know how anybody else is getting on. I'm not really watching anybody else. The guy to my right's just had a pike on. Dave's had a few. I don't know what he's had exactly because I'm too busy watching me tip. So that's 20. I thought more than that. I might have forgot to put a couple on, but I've got 20 now. When Dave asked me how I'd gone on, I think I'd 13 about 20 minutes ago. So it just slowed right down. The bites just stopped. Oh yeah, you know, you gotta wait till it goes. You get those jabs, they're not the ones. It's that one that you want to go for. It just rattles that little bit. Oh, I think has that just come off? Yeah, it has, the bloody thing. Those little jabs, they're no good then. They're not proper bites. Might be a daft saying, but it's like waiting for the tip just to that extra mile, that little extra couple of ding ding. And you know it's on. See, this is what's happening. Earlier it was just one bite after another, it's just gone funny. Just put a bit of extra chopped worm in my next lot of feed. Let's see if that makes a difference. Catch it, bugger. And then I might start trying to worm out of the Stamper roach. I've had one. I've had a really nice one. Well, I'm saying really nice. Been a lot bigger. These are what I was catching yesterday. But I've had one like 3 times size of that, maybe a bit more. I reckon it must have been a good 6 ounce. And I am absolutely itching to try that long line, but I've not seen any of these guys catch on the long line. There's a guy at Waggler. Fair play to you, lad. Yeah, maybe a Waggler. A Waggler setup. Looks like a Waggler setup on a pole, I don't know. You can't help but strike at them bloody chaps. I knew. I don't know why I lifted it. They are tricky to hit, some of them. Knowing when it's really on. And I'm sure lots of you people that see that wasn't as heavy a jab on the tip. It just sort of vibrated 2 or 3 times. I just knew it was trying to run away with bait in its mouth. And these are the smaller ones. Oh, slightly bigger than the last, but I have been catching some nice ones on that. See, I forgot to put those 2 on. How do you think? What the heck happened there? Yes, it'd be interesting to see if any bream turn up on all that bait that I've put out. With a nice little plop. See, I've had an indication, darling. I know I'm moaning, but You really need to catch these fish quick, and this is too long. Right, that sun's coming back out, folks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to change to a slightly bigger feeder, more of a traditional cage feeder, get some bait going through, and just see if we can bring them back. There we go. Wonder if Dave's found the bream spot. Oh, mighty cast. Look at that. Can't see it because of the sun. Oh, must be 90 metres. He's about to walk down that hill. He'll be having a snack attack shortly. He's not saying a word, bless him. Look at him, he's feeling like it. Look at the smoke coming off that reel. Go on, Dave. Mighty reelers. I have to show you this one, folks. Same sort of bite. Look at that. First one at day. First decent roach at day. Bit of worming. It's absolutely taking it down. It'd be nice if there were a shoal of them, I'll tell you. Beautiful. Love them roach like that. Get in. So I've got to keep forgetting to put them on 1, 2, about 29 to 30. Coming to me longer line. I've had some smaller roach. I'm sure, I didn't think this would have been. I think it's a skimmer. I had a pike grab hold of it on one of them. I think it's a decent skimmer. I hope it is anyway. That's what I'm hoping. And Guy to my right's had a nice bream on method. Hoping that this is a decent sized fish. I think it's a skimmer or might even be a perch, I don't know, I can't really tell, it don't feel like a... I'm sure what it is, folks. Right, it is. It's a big perch, I'm sure it's a clonking perch, look at that for a perch. Wowzers. It's a big birch. We don't mind them. Man, it's got a right mouth on it. Look at that then, folks. Lovely perch. There you go, folks, I'll let you see that one. I'm catching a few of them. Get in. Right, there's about 34 minutes to go. I've no idea how it is between me and Dave. I don't think there's a lot in it, but I don't know. I've had... I forgot to put one on. 67 fish. Oh, I missed that bloody thing. 67 fish. Now what I did, I've got plenty of ground bait left, so I put 4 balls of ground bait about 5 metres. And after about 20 minutes I went down there and I had 10 in about 5 minutes, and it's just gone funny now. So I've just put a few more balls down there and gone back out to this 16 metres. And I had one roach about 7 ounce. At 5 metres, so can't complain with that, can we? Lovely roach. And the others were like the rest I've been catching. And I have had some better stamped fish today. There we go, indication straight away. I don't know how Dave's getting on. Look, there's a guy. He's been a waggler on pole. And he's been spooning him out today, with the look of it. I've not been watching him all the time. Every time I turn round. Oh, should have brought that into my chest. Lucky boy. It's been blowing an absolute hoolie as well, folks. Tried on the long line, had that lovely perch and had a couple of skimmers, but no bream turned up. And you know, I mean, I had no idea how I'm doing in section. No idea at all. I don't know. Like I said, I've got my back to them, so I don't know whether they've been going for these roach, sitting it out for bream or what. No idea. A lot of these seem to be quite experienced Staunton Harold fishermen. This feels a bit better. Is that so? Yeah, not bad. I'm not going to swing him in because he's a nice one. Not too many of them about. But I've had a couple twice that size. You bloody thing. It's just stuck in me bloody net. I'll get back to you in 2 secs. Right, there we go, sorted. But yeah, I've had some lovely roach today. Can't complain at those. It's a shame I've not had absolutely loads, and what's been happening is like I must have had 10 out of there in 5 minutes, and I thought, crikey, I'm going to end up with an absolute boatload, just swinging one in again. And it just stopped and I couldn't get another bite. And the same's been happening on this line. Oh, you bloody thing. Same's been happening on this line. It's okay. It's been going like, you get, I don't know, I've had about 10 on trot. And you're thinking, right, they've turned up, here we go, we're going to empty it. And then it goes funny again, and you change your feeders, you're messing about with your ground bait. There we go. So it goes like this. But it's not happening all day. Well, I can't complain, I've caught plenty of fish. Oh, I best put 2 more on there, haven't I? So that's 69. So I've got 2 to level what I did yesterday, and we'll see the difference in weights. I'm sure there's, mind you, I had a bream yesterday. Come on, you bloody thing. It's braid direct apart from about 18 incher. Maybe 2 foot of line where I've done my twizzle boom and stuff. Connect my braid to it. In with a lovely little plop. Lovely little plop. So yeah, half an hour or so, if that. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been an absolute experience, I'll tell you. I mean, it's something you need to practice this to compete with these guys. I mean, they're unreal, some of them. Darren with 200 odd fish yesterday. What an absolute legend. I mean, some of them, the hooks come out straight away, and then some are just hooked really strange, like this one. Like in scissors, and just won't go out. I'll try it. Right, I might just have a little look on that short line and just see if they turn back up again. I couldn't believe it. It were in for like 2 seconds. It just fly, well, not fly around, but oh, you bloody thing. Thought that was a bite, folks. Obviously not. Well, it was a bite, but it had not taken it right. What I've noticed on this line, missed a bite like this, I don't seem to get very many after, whereas at 26 metres I did. Nope. That was just Dave's got another one, I think. He's not letting on how he's doing, is he? In fact, I won't put any bait in. I'll just give it a little. Just there. Let's just see if it goes. It had gone by now. And they weren't bad stamped either. What's Dave doing? Now we'll get back out there, folks. We'll get back out there. And I've been changing like worm heads, half a worm, single maggot, double maggot, pinky and maggot, pinky, as you do. And it's been going a bit funny. So we shall see you after this at the weigh-in, and we'll see it was £1 between me and Dave. And I don't like to call it because he keeps his cards close to his chest, doesn't he? And I know he's on it to my left, but I've not been looking at him all the time. You get fed up of looking at him, don't you? You can't miss him, mine, but see what I mean? Like, this is exactly the same spot, and now it's gone a bit funny. Right, over and out. Third time, I know you lot don't know, but it's third time this. Right, we're all weighed in. And first of all, what I've got to say is, what a well organised event that is. Shane Hodgkinson, well done, mate. Very well organised. Absolutely loved it. I've absolutely loved it. Even though I've won bagger all, I have loved it. And that's Shane just going by the way. That's you, Shane. So I'll definitely have a go next year, I think. And what I will say is that kind of fishing, I've not experienced that many little roach on feeder because I've never really fished for them like that. And smoothness, efficiency, keeping things tidy, keeping things simple and being aware of what's going off is massive. Getting your feeding right. Honestly, there's a lot of things to calculate, but once I'm sure you've done it a few times and you're in the know and you see the pattern, I'm sure you can only get quicker and quicker and quicker. I fish feeder, Dave's fish feeder. A majority of people have fish feeder, but there's some guys that have fished pole or whip, and they've absolutely hammered them out at 5 to 8 metres. There's a guy actually fished, I don't know what it was, I don't know whether it was a whip with a waggler on or something, but he's had 200 fish. 200 fish. An old guy to me, right, I don't know how they were doing because I was like looking that way. He's weighed in like 29 pound. Amazing, all at 8 metres on his whip. You can't compete with that. And what I will say is I knew I would have some spare ground bait left, so I chucked 4 balls in front of me and an handful of micros. And I went on it when the 16 metre swim went a bit funny, and it did keep going funny. I kept having spells of a rush of fish, then back at all, and even if I moved left or right or a little bit further or just chucked it short, yeah, you'd pick odd fish up, but it just didn't seem to be going round as often as it did. Oh, it sounds crackers because I caught more fish today, but I have spent longer chasing them. Yesterday it just seemed to be going all the time, but there were a lot smaller fish yesterday. And then once it went funny, I just plonked it in at 5 metres and had 10 fish in like less than 5 minutes. I'm like, this'll do for the last hour. And then that went funny. So it's working those things out. Is it because I'm putting too much bait on top of them? Is it because you're pulling fish out of there that spooks them because it is very clear? I'm not sure. It's a funny thing that with roach, but then like all of a sudden they come back again. It's as if they're in yum 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 yum, bagger off, and then come back again for another feast. But it's keeping him there. I think, yeah, I definitely need a lot more practice at that. I've had 82 fish today and I've weighed 15 pounds, 15 ounces. Call it 16 pound. I've lost me bloody quid because Woody had 19 pound. Damn it. Well fish, Woody. Well done, son. Guy to me right had 6 pound. The old fella on whip had 20 odd pound. The end peg, he had 20 odd pound. So, and the guy to Dave's left had 35 pound. And he's got that on that waggler and whip type. God knows what it was, I don't like it. So well done you. I'm not sure who's going to have won it. I'll have a look for the results. I'll take a picture of them. I'll get them posted up. I'll get Eddie to put them up for you. I put 2 pints of bait out there, which was the equivalent of about 14 feeder fulls. Out long, had a look long. No bream turned up. I had a roach, a skimmer, and that perch, the nice perch. But nothing, no bream. There's no bream shown where we've been today. So there you go. And I had a good 45, 50 minutes looking for those bream. I thought, you know, if you drop on them and you get 5 or 6, your weight's right up there. And that might have cost me losing to Woody, because I was catching some nice roach, some beautiful roach. So, but I've really enjoyed it. What an experience that is. I'll definitely come and fish this place again. The walk's a bit of a hike. If you're not too good with your ticker, it's not for you. Just letting you people know. Unless you've got somebody taking on your gear for you, then you're fine. But it is a mighty battle getting to your peg. Only round the reservoir edge, that's the hardest bit. Once you get off there, there's paths and everything is lovely. But up that hill we're coming. Going to your peg's fine, it's coming back. It's on there. But there you go, folks. What a fantastic weekend. Really enjoyed it. Lots of bites. If you've never fished it, get yourself down. If you like your bream and skimmer fishing and roach fishing, there's loads and loads in there. So I hope you've enjoyed this 2-dayer. I don't know where I finished. Talking to 1 or 2 guys that have done worse than me and about the same as me that I was already above. So I'm probably, there was 48. I might be mid-table and below. I don't know. I was in about 31st, 32nd place last time, so I can't see that I'll have moved to, I don't think I'll have moved down from there, but anyway, there you go. Right, what we got next? The Old Boys charity match at Gowdall on Tuesday for me, so there'll be 2 clubs there fishing that one, raise a bit of money for the Prince of Wales Hospice, and it's time for me to bang off home. Get yourself off home, Alan. Right, hope you've enjoyed it, folks. Don't forget, It is absolutely free to subscribe to my channel, and if you click the notification bell you will get all our videos as we upload them, and a thumbs up would be very, very nice. So until next time, I need to get off, I'm starving. Take care folks, and don't forget, fish on.